UK Sports Network. Can you hold?
Sure.
Thank you.
Cat Den hotline at 800-606-GAME. That's 4263. Or if you happen to be inside Lexington, it is a direct call at 859-280-CATS. That's 2287. You can tweet questions to @UK Radio Network. Our live stream at UKathletics.com and CoachCal.com is powered by Paul Miller Ford. And for this show, you have a chance to win an autographed yearbook. Just look for the hashtag code that's in the upper right-hand corner of the screen, and you tweet that to @UK Radio Network for your chance to win the autographed yearbook. So look for that as you participate in our program this evening. A couple of notes. New Associated Press poll has the Cats up to number 20. The new coaches poll has the Cats at number 19. Jamal Murray named SEC Freshman of the Week after averaging 18.5 points and 7 rebounds a game in the wins over Arkansas and Vanderbilt last week. Murray's one of 10 freshmen on the U.S. Basketball Writers Association Wayman Tisdale watch list for the outstanding freshman, and the USBWA Oscar Robertson Trophy watch list. There are 20 players on that, and one of them is Tyler Ulis. That's the mid-season watch list. So, Kennedy's Wildcat Den hotline open, so it's the Twitter feed at UK Radio Network. We'll come back, chat with Coach Cal when we return. This is the UK Sports Network.
You're listening to the John Calipari Call-In Show on the UK Sports Network. The John Calipari Call-In Show is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, Nissan, and by Wayne Supply.
My job is to not be afraid to coach and to be honest, to be real.
The John Calipari Call-In Show is brought to you locally in Lexington by these sponsors: Baptist Health, Commonwealth Credit Union, Kentucky One Health, and by Firas. Beautiful assist. Big Cat. 3. Good. Open. Catch the Wildcats in Lexington all season long on your home for Kentucky basketball. The UK Sports Network.
Big Blue Nation Fan Outfitters is your destination for all your UK needs. Head to your nearest Fan Outfitters location for the latest in headwear, jerseys, and novelties, and more. When you're rooting on the best team in the land, you have to look like the best fan in the land. Fan Outfitters or FanOutfittersKY.com has all of your Kentucky Wildcat jerseys, shirts, hats, and novelties. Looking to save? When the Wildcats score 80 or more at home this year, stop into Fan Outfitters the next day to save 20% on your purchase. Let the associate know you're celebrating. Score for more. See you at Fan Outfitters.
Our cancer patients are really special people. They're determined, they're tough, and they're such wonderful people to care for. It's really great to offer patients the standard of care, but then we have trials so that we can also give them the cutting edge, where we explain to the patients this is the standard, but this might be even better. Because of the excellent work we do, we've received an outstanding award from the Commission on Cancer. I'm Dr. Haynes, and we treat every one of our patients like family at Baptist Health.
Thinking about selling your home? Now's a great time, and now is the time to contact Rector Hayden Realtors. As the area's leading real estate company, we know what it takes to sell your home for top dollar in today's market. Rector Hayden Realtors sells more homes for more money than anyone else. So why trust the sale of your home to any other company? See thousands of homes for sale at the new RectorHayden.com. And for success in selling your home, contact one of our agents today. Rector Hayden Realtors. Simply the best.
Thanks, Roland. What was your name?
My name is Kip. It's K-I-P.
And where are you calling from?
Lexington, Nicholasville. I forget sometimes.
All right. What was your question for Coach?
Yes.
What was your question for Coach?
Well, my main question would be, I wanted to congratulate him and all that like everybody does, but my main question for myself would be perhaps if we're going to see Ty Wynyard or not this year.
All right, let me put you back on hold.
All right, thank you.
Welcome back into the show. Kentucky, Missouri on Wednesday is a 9 Eastern time tip, so that means our coverage will get rolling at 7:30 Eastern. By the way, on deck, UK women against Tennessee. They're arch rival. It's the ESPN2 Big Monday game. And hopefully you can head on over to the Coliseum at some point during the next hour and cheer on Coach Mitchell and the Wildcats. And if you can't be there, you can tune in Neil Price with the call on these UK radio network stations. Kennedy's Wildcat Den hotline's open, 800-606-GAME. That's 1-800-606-4263. Or inside Lexington, it's 859-280-CATS. That's 2287. Coach Cal moved in alongside as we get set to talk about a couple of big wins last week for the Wildcats. Out at Arkansas by 14, and then another convincing win on Saturday over Vanderbilt. And back at it today. What did you guys get done in practice?
Scrimmaged a lot. I thought they competed, which is all we're trying to do. We split the teams up again, and they got after each other pretty good. What's happening is we're starting to figure out them. They're starting to figure out each other, and they're realizing that, one, we got to fight like crazy to be in any game we play. I'll say it again. We can beat anybody, and anybody can beat us. If we don't show with great intensity, that's the case. So, but it was, again, you're up 12. I told this story last week. We're up 12 against Auburn. From that point back, we played the 50 possessions, up 12. 25 of them were graded losing possessions. 25 of them were graded winning possessions. You can't win a game. You can't win a game 50-50. Half the time you play well, half the time you play bad. Well, you can't win. And we went over them all, and I said, it's got to be 42-8, 40-10. It can't ever be 25-25, or you're not winning. And so even having a 2-point lead with 1:30 to go, and don't get back on defense as one of them, wow. And so part of what we did is I talked about the desperation you have to play with. We brought back from the 1990s, 1990, I think it was 90, refuse to lose. Now, what it means is you may run out of time, but you refuse to lose. You're not losing. You're fighting. I got to get this ball or we're losing. Just refuse to lose. And if you look up and you ran out of time, you go on to the next game. But it's a mentality that I want these guys to play with. I thought Alex was tremendous, and I'm anxious to see him have another game and start stringing games like that. Obviously, Tyler was tremendous, and Jamal played a game to win. There were no losing plays in what he did. And all of a sudden, you're looking at him saying, holy cow. Derek Willis, putting him in the lineup has changed our team because he'll rebound with two hands. You want to talk about, well, he makes shots. Well, he missed all his shots last game. But he rebounds the ball with two hands, and I'm really struggling getting other guys to do it. And I told him, when you rebound and defend like you are, Derek, you don't have to make every shot to stay in the game. But I want you to know, if you miss 3 shots, don't come up with 2 rebounds and turn 2 balls over. You can leave that guy in the game? You're trying to win. I think I'm at Kentucky. I think. You have to say, I don't have to make every shot because I'm going to defend, I'm going to dive on the floor, I'm going to come up with rebounds, I'll block a shot. And then, like Derek's case, he made a big shot down the stretch, but I could leave him in.
It helps for those guys to what their coach to do.
How about Charles Matthews? Do we really need Charles to score? We need him to defend and rebound and dive on the floor and make 15-footers or at least shoot 15-footers. One dribble pull-ups, and he made one. He passed one up. Another elbow jumper he had. He didn't take. He drove it. And then he turned it over. Here's what we need you to do. And that's what, like I said, our team is starting to really accept roles. I told Scow was great today, too, by the way. And somebody said, well, why didn't you play him more last game? It wasn't, I don't want to set him up to fail. It wasn't that type of game. They had a moose inside that he would have struggled guarding, and they had a 3-point shooting big that obviously he gave up a 3, and I just looked at the game and said, I don't like him in this game. Today he was tremendous. And I'm saying to him, if you guard and rebound, block a shot or 2, you don't have to make every shot. We'll leave you in the game. And we're telling him, shoot jump shots. Shoot jump shots. You throw it to him in the post, he's not getting it done right now. So where you are, shoot jump shots.
Tomorrow, or Wednesday, is, of course, another home game, and that gives you a chance to, if you cannot be in Rupp Arena, still get the exclusive access to all the pregame festivities, the hype video, the lineups, etc., just like you were sitting at courtside if you have the Kentucky Wildcats Game Day app on your smartphone. So download it in the Google Play Store or the App Store. It's free, and this exclusive content only available on the app, plus the live call of our broadcast, stat feeds, Twitter feeds, etc. It's the Kentucky Wildcats Game Day app. Got to get to a break. We'll come back with more from Coach Cal in just a moment. This is the UK Sports Network.
Man, our offense was on fire tonight. Right. We lit those guys up. Boom. Nails a three. We could go all the way this year. That's what I'm saying. Wait, what? This was our first game in your new Nissan. That's it. I'm driving to every game. Woohoo! Shop ChooseNissan.com for great offers on our exciting lineup and discover a better way to game day. Away game next week. Road trip! Nissan is a proud partner of the Kentucky Wildcats. Go Big Blue.
Let's see the jumper. Looking good, Dr. Shoptaw. Better than ever.
Thanks, Coach Cal. Hey, how are we looking this year?
Incredibly smart, talented, and man, are they dedicated. Maybe the best team ever. How about you guys?
Yale, Hart, and ARH. Now that's the best team ever.
With some of the country's top physicians and nurses right here in Kentucky, you can get the expert care you need close to home. That's the Gilhart Institute at UK Healthcare. That's ARH. That's why we're here.
Hello, Big Blue Nation. It's Tom Leach here. As the voice of your Kentucky Wildcats, I see day in and day out what it takes to get ahead of the competition. UPS's team of experts is no different. They offer the tools, advice, and insights to help your small business stay on point. Visit ups.com/startups to find out more. UPS, official corporate sponsor of UK Athletics. Hey, welcome to the Wayne Cat Rental Store. Do you rent dozers, backhoes, mini excavators, and skid steers? Yeah, we rent that. Do you rent pumps, generators, cutoff saws, compactors, and light plants? Yeah, we rent that.
Rent it right now, by the day, week, or month, at any of the 13 Wayne Cat Rental stores. For the location nearest you, call 1-800-4WHAY-NE or go to Wayne.com.
I bet you don't rent. Yeah, we rent that. Oh.
Yes, a loose ball dug out by Ewan. Yes, got a 3-on-1. Right side Mulder. Back to the trailer. Lee and a dunk.
Big Blue Nation, never miss a basketball game with the official UK Game Day app.
Wide open from the top. He'll let it fly. It's good.
Whether you're on the go, in the stands, or at home, live stream every game straight to your smartphone with your home team crew of Tom Leach and Mike Kraft.
Side Briscoe. Driving baseline. Reverse layup with a left hand. Good. Strong finish by Briscoe.
Coke Zero goes with things like this. This. And this. Coke Zero tastes like this.
He shoots. He scores!
It sounds like this. It feels like this. So when the game is on, try it with this. Coke Zero. With all the taste and 0 calories, you don't know zero till you've tried it. This is the home of the Wildcats. 630 WLAP.
Welcome back into the John Calipari Show with live streaming presented by Paul Miller Ford at ukathletics.com and coachcal.com. Just click on the live button in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Quick and easy way to watch our show as well as listen. And tonight you have a chance to win an autographed yearbook. Look for the special hashtag code in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Tweet that to @UK Radio Network right now. You have a chance to win an autographed yearbook.
I tweeted this out today, and I guess it was people didn't think it was funny as I did. Did you ever laugh at your own jokes?
Once in a while.
This was Winston Churchill. You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks. Winston Churchill. You will never reach your destination if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks, which is great advice. So then I tweeted, I wish he was still alive today so I could ask him, what about the dog chasing you? Can you throw rocks at him? How about that guy? And then they say, my question is it paranoid if he's really chasing you? I mean, they know what I'm talking about. Anyway.
Let's go to a call. Daniel in Bowling Green, your first up. Hey, Daniel.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Long-time UK fan. I've wondered, from time to time over the years what would happen if Coach Cal was to happen to just kind of throw his hands up and let a team kind of just do their own thing.
Without being coached?
Exactly. Like, just kind of show them what they need to do. Maybe they'd be able to see it for themselves if the coach wasn't there for them to save them. And
all right, Daniel.
Well, here, let me do two things. First of all, what I try to do every year is empower my team. If I have to drag them, if it's centered around me, my team would never reach Final Fours. They would not. What's happening to this team is they're being empowered. Like today in practice, Tyler Eulis was on some guys because he wanted to win because the teams were split. And I love it when he coaches because it's less coaching that I have to do. And the more and the faster we can get to that point where they're coaching each other and they feel empowered, then we're going to be really good. Now, Daniel, I was at UMass back in the days, and we're down like 16 to St. Joe's at halftime. And I walk in to the locker room, and I look around, and I said, I'm not coaching you. And so I just walked out. And I thought maybe they'd get fired up, and they'd go and they'd play, and we got beat by like 38. So that's something I won't ever do again. But, you want them to be empowered. This team right now, I'm still having to coach way too much. I mean, I'm tired. My wife will tell you, if she let me, I would go to bed at 9 o'clock. She refuses to let me go at 9 because then she would get up too early. Like, you're not going to bed yet. And, I mean, it's part of coaching young teams where you got a bunch of young guys that just don't know yet. Today, we scrimmage a lot of coaching on, again, that is a losing play, or that is a winning play. That's what we're looking for. That wins games. That other play, you lose games. I can make that shot. I know 1 out of 10 times you can make that shot you just took, which means we lose. You're okay because you think if I make that one, everybody would say, oh, my, you see it? How did he make it? Yeah, 1 out of 10. The other 9, you lose. So those are the kind of things that we're teaching right now. But, again, I want it to be random yet organized. Been saying it all year. You want it to be random yet organized. If you're watching me coach and you're saying, boy, he's on these, it's all defense and rebounding and effort and talk. It's not offensive what we're trying to do. That's not what it is.
Our Academy Sports and Outdoors Twitter question of the week comes from Chris. He asked, I know this is not an option, he's asking about a medical redshirt year for Dom. But how about just an update on Dominique?
You know what? He was good. Dom was really good today, and he kind of hurt his ankle. I don't know how bad, but he hurt it again. That high ankle sprain is ugly, and it's one that, just takes time to heal. Hopefully he didn't try to come back too early.
Academy Sports and Outdoors with locations in E-Town, Louisville, and Owensboro. Getting to a break. We'll come back with more questions for Coach Cal on the Kennedy's Wildcat Den hotline or via Twitter at UK Radio Network. This is the UK Sports Network.
T-Rats is cleaning out, clearing out, and closing out with up to 50% off and savings up to 3 times the state sales tax rate, plus 0 interest for 24 months and doorbusters all through the store. Nobody beats T-Rats.
For a casual lunch or lingering dinner, Travinia Italian Kitchen and Wine Bar offers American Italian fare in a casual yet cosmopolitan atmosphere. Enjoy our from-scratch dishes, including pasta, chicken, veal, seafood, steaks, and our Italian fusion lunch combo. Don't miss our daily happy hour 4 to 7 and our Thursday night wine fights and bites. Be sure to schedule your next event in our private dining room and check out our full-service catering. Travinia Italian Kitchen and Wine Bar is located at Fayette Mall and is open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. Ciao!
No 2 babies are alike, and no 2 birthing experiences are alike. At the Women's Hospital at St. Joseph East, we believe you should have your baby your way. With a birthing plan designed around you and a level 3 neonatal ICU. A personalized childbirth experience isn't just good for moms, it's good for babies. To schedule a tour at the Women's Hospital, visit KentuckyOneHealth.org/Women's Hospital.
Better banking. Kentucky Bank. Better because we're local and because we're committed to serving you. Better. Just ask your friends, family, and your neighbors. They'll tell you. Better because we care about your financial future. Stop by any of our convenient locations today and let us show you a better way to bank. Kentucky Bank. Call it home.
T-Ranch is cleaning out, clearing out, and closing out. Select mattress sets, any size, one price. Like this pillow top set, just $149 each piece. Or the Sealy Ultra Plush pillow top, $249 each piece. Nobody beats T-Ranch.
Welcome back into the John Calipari Show. You can reach us on the Kennedy's Wildcat Den hotline, 800-606-GAME. That's 4263. Inside Lexington, direct call 859-280-CATS. That's 2287. And at UK Radio Network on Twitter. Next, we go to Louisville. Aaron, you're up with the coach.
How you doing, John Calipari? How you doing, Aaron?
Doing great.
What's your last name?
Aaron Fowler, F-O-W-L-E-R.
How you doing, Aaron Fowler?
I'm doing great, John.
All right.
I was at the game Saturday and probably going this coming Wednesday, the Missouri game. You got season tickets.
Oh, good.
And I've seen the teams come along, and I like what you're doing with their teams, and good luck against Missouri and Kansas, and I hope y'all beat Kansas bad.
Aaron, I hope so, too. It's going to be a hard one. You know, Kansas they've lost 3 games at home in the last 10 years, just so you know. So that ain't going to be an easy one, but it'll be fun.
Kip in Nicholasville, you're next up.
Yes, sir. Hello, Coach Cal.
Hey, Kip.
Hi, how you doing, my friend? I'm just great. I just wanted to call and express my appreciation. I've been a Wildcat fan since '63 anyway, far back as I can remember, and you've really done wonders for the program. I'm a diehard fan, win or lose. I like it better when you win, but we're picky folks.
A lot of our fans are with me, win or tie, just so you know.
I understand that. I run a few UK groups up on Facebook, and I know exactly where. But anyway, I just had a quick question for you. And I was wondering, me and some friends, I guess everybody, about Wynyard. Do you think we might see him this year, or is that just going to be a mystery or a surprise or what?
Well, here's what's happened. He's working hard. He and Isaac both.
Right.
Alex has really elevated his game.
Yeah.
Derek Willis now has elevated his game.
Yes, sir.
So Scal and Marcus are fighting for time. And if Marcus plays with energy, like really just, because we know he's an okay shooter and an okay bouncer and an okay pass. He's just okay. Free throw shooter. So he's got to be diving on the floor, dunking balls flying, clapping. If he doesn't, and you see that he's not, you'll see I'll take him out.
Right.
So now you got Scal, who we're trying to bring along, and he's getting in better shape. He's starting to do better things. And so you can't just say, well, I'm going to play other guys just to play them. So they're a little bit behind those other two, but they deserve to play, but not in front of Alex and not in front of Derek right now.
Okay.
But, like I keep telling you got to be ready for your chance. So if I go to you, you can look at me and say, see, you should have played me more. Well, if you played me more, I'd be better.
not how it works. So, and they're in a tough situation now.
Sure.
But anybody that comes off the bench, that's why I respect them. It's really, really hard.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
David and Rich.